And now, don't call me sir, was Bradley Wiggins' typical reaction to his knighthood today. He and his fellow London 2012 medalists are the biggest winners in the New Year's honours list. But there's also recognition for some of the biggest names in arts and business, and the man who predicted the Higgs boson. But why do some of our victorious Olympians get knighthoods, while others, like Mo Farah or David Weir, get lesser honours? James Blake explains, and his report does contain flash photography.
Bradley Wiggins up to the line.
Just when he thought he couldn't win much more in 2012, it turns out there's one last honour for Bradley Wiggins. He won Olympic gold shortly after being the first Brit to ride to victory at the Tour de France. But he's clearly a little uneasy with being Sir Bradley.
I've always been very uncomfortable with the title of it and using that and elevating myself above other people with having a name in front of your name. But in terms of recognition and an accolade, you know, as a sportsman in this country, it's probably the highest honour.
Ben Ainslie, the most decorated sailor in Olympic history, gets a knighthood too, and Sarah Story, who won 4 Paralympic gold medals this summer, becomes a dame.
We sort of had a chuckle. It's unbelievable to think that that is my new title, and no, it's a real honour. It's just, there's no other way of describing it.
Overall, 78 Olympians and Paralympians are on the list in this exceptional year. It means every gold medal winning athlete from 2012 has now been honoured. What are you going to do? Are you going to milk it?
I'm definitely going to milk it. I'm going to make everyone call me Helen Glover MBE for a good couple of weeks, yeah, till it wears off.
I really pity them choosing who wins what, but you know, it is amazing to be recognised for what we've done this summer.
And yet, despite his inspirational double gold, the sports committee decided on a CBE for Mo Farah, not a knighthood. So we tracked down a member of the committee. Some here have suggested that Mo Farah should have got a knighthood. How did you decide on him?
We look at everybody as an individual case, and you know, as I said, we look at length of time left in sport, what they've achieved, and also there's an opportunity to award people later if they do something which is extraordinary. So it's pretty difficult, but you know, we try to be fair in what the recommendations are we make.
On the other side of that coin is Hector Sanz, former chief executive at the Financial Services Authority, which was described as falling asleep at the wheel by the Treasury Select Committee. He did get a knighthood.
I don't see that Mr. Sanz did such outstanding work at the FSA. Remember, he was the chief executive when Royal Bank of Scotland made their disastrous acquisition of ABN AMRO and then crashed, costing us, the taxpayers, £45 billion. Of course, that's not all his fault, but I don't think people should get gongs just for doing the job, particularly if they've had a pretty checkered record.
As ever, it's an eclectic list with names like Quentin Blake, Kate Bush, Ewan McGregor, even Sherry Blair's honoured for services to women in charity. But this time, the investitures will be mobbed by the golden athletes of the summer.
James Blake on the Gongs lottery.